The midday sun blazed over the forward operating military base. On the wide concrete apron, the C-17 Globemaster III stood tall, surrounded by a flurry of activity. Mechanics and technicians moved back and forth, inspecting the landing gear, hydraulic systems, and the still-cold turbofan engines. Inside the aircraft, the loadmaster and his team worked quickly. Large pallets containing weapons, ammunition, rations, and light vehicles were arranged and secured with steel straps attached to an automated rail system that would release them in midair later. After all preparations were complete, the aircraft cabin was sealed tight. The rear ramp door was locked. The paratroopers sat in rows with full gear, while the logistic pallets had been positioned on the automated rail system. The C-17's engine began to roar, the distinctive sound of turbofans filling the air. The aircraft slowly moved away from the parking area, then turned toward the runway stretching out under the scorching midday sun. Then, the aircraft slowly taxied to the center of the runway. Once clearance was received from the control tower, the pilot pushed the throttle to full power. Below, the military base grew smaller, replaced by vast desert plains and the wide blue sky. The aircraft quickly climbed to cruising altitude, maintaining its course and speed according to the mission plan. Inside, the soldiers prepared themselves. The time to jump was drawing near. The sky was now the mission's pathway, and there was no turning back. Moments after the aircraft reached the target area, the atmosphere inside the cabin grew more tense. The yellow warning light began to flash, indicating that the aircraft was approaching the drop zone. "Get ready!" shouted the loadmaster, his voice cutting through the roar of the engines. Large pallets carrying light vehicles, ammunition, and combat equipment were locked onto the automated rail system, their parachutes ready to deploy as soon as they exited the aircraft. The rear ramp door opened wide, and strong winds immediately rushed into the cabin. One by one, the pallets slid out rapidly, followed by large parachutes that deployed in the bright midday sky, carrying the heavy loads of equipment as they slowly floated down to the ground. Not only that, dozens of troops were also deployed. As the last pallet slid out, the jump master gave a loud command. One by one, the soldiers jumped out of the aircraft, their bodies diving through the bright midday sky. Seconds later, the parachutes opened perfectly, forming white dots scattered across the sky. From above, everything appeared well coordinated. Precise blend of strength and discipline. The mission was now fully underway, with both equipment and troops descending to secure the target area below. All equipment had landed safely, and the troops successfully regrouped at the drop zone. The operation's objective was successfully achieved. Communication was established, positions were secured, and the team began moving toward the next checkpoint. At high altitude, the C-17 turned back toward the base, its cargo hold now empty, but its role in the operation, vital and flawless, had been a key factor in the success.